So Hello America was a passion project to travel the states and to document it all on film. We only camped and lived out of our vehicle for 5 months, and today it has developed into a world where we create original content for outdoor brands.
A few of my favorite things to do on the road are getting out of the car after you've been driving for about 8 hours to the spot you want to get to and going on a long hike and stretch the legs. Feels good. Also, when you show up at a friend's house and they have a shower, that's great.
It's nice. And cooking with each other in the mornings when you wake up, making coffee for the campground.
And then going to get coffee after you just made coffee.
Yeah, of course. Reading is good too when you're when you're reading, about a place and authors who have come through for the past decades and kind of reading on their take and seeing how a national park has changed or a specific part of the country.
I learned to spearfish in Florida. Started out with scuba diving, and I was just kind of going underwater a lot with friends. I always liked the idea of having barbecues, so naturally we started bringing spears down with us and getting just one fish or 2 fish, just enough to feed everyone. Kind of became a natural way to feed ourselves when we're coastal, driving around the country. So we learned really quickly because we started this trip months after we started dating. I think we confronted a lot of things that you would normally have to deal with, years into your relationship. So we did a lot of building because of that, and I'd say that we're closer than ever and really lucky to have that experience.
I would just add to that communication is key in a relationship, and as Matt was saying, we just built that foundation immediately. Also, we get to see the world together, so there's kind of nothing better than seeing with your best friend and the person you also want to spend your life with.
So we're happy. I'm good at figuring out ways to maximize what you get out of $1. So tips for anyone who is going to try and do this or just be out there and is worried about finances. Really, it's just about how much you're willing to put into it. Obviously, you can go get a meal every night from someone who made it for you, or you can go buy some vegetables and potatoes from the grocery store and boil it up with some soup broth or something and get something good out of it, and it only costs you a couple cents usually. Effort is important, and if you're gonna be lazy out there, then you're gonna end up coming home soon.
And the good thing about research, we have the internet, so there are so many forums, there are so many ways that you can gather information by just asking people or doing the research yourself. So there are national parks passes, and they're $80 for a year, and so you don't have to pay for an interest fee every single time you go to a national park, and you're able to support your local, all the local parks. Little things like buying water. You probably shouldn't buy water anyway, so why don't you just take your Nalgene and fill up at the gas station?
We keep a 7-gallon jug in the back of the truck, and it's always full. Fill it up every chance we can get. Also, don't look up a campsite and just go to that campsite. You can find ways to go camp for free, or take advantage of meeting someone. Just leave your options open and don't just go spending your money.